Today we will have fun with hour 27. Before we begin, practice will make you perfect. The only way that you quickly absorb these patterns and feel comfortable with them is if you begin to talk to them. You can't passively sit there and just listen. It will take a long time. The easiest way is the question and the answer with the same pattern. Develop your hearing skills and develop your speaking skills at the same time. So, let's review. We are right here. So, please repeat or answer. If you could meet him, would you be happy? If they believe that, would you be surprised? Would they have complained if he had told you to go? If he couldn't contact you, shouldn't he call his mother? Would you have danced if you went to the party? What are you going to do just in case she doesn't show up? Doesn't he wish he could have prepared more? As long as he's here, is it okay to talk to him? Would you be nervous if he happened to drop by? Wouldn't you turn off the TV if they came in? Does he wish he had finished studying that? Do they wish they were done reviewing it? If he isn't ready to go, would you wait? What has she been doing since they left? Would you have forgiven her if she had come back? Instead of swimming, would you prefer just to lay there? All he does is go to sleep as soon as he gets home. Is there any point going there if she's not there? Shouldn't he have been thrilled if she came? What were you thinking of doing the last time you met her? How long has it been since you've seen this? How many minutes ago did most of them decide to leave? How could you tell she didn't like doing it? When was the first time he didn't feel like doing it? Didn't he ask her if she enjoyed being there? Did he say he was happy to stay there? Did it sound like he was mad you left? Do you ever get to talk to her? Did you ask them if she seemed to be all right? What did he begin studying for? How come they pretended to sleep? What was his house like? Did he say he had a hard time trying to understand it? As soon as he saw you coming in, did he start to smile? Who had you do that yesterday, just in case it rains today? Will it be worth going there if you can go with her? Did you almost ask her to go out on a date with you? Did you tell her to get here by 7:45? If he got here on the 15th, would you be able to see him? Do you wish he was here? Did you tell him to wait until when you got home? What should he have done if you weren't there? Would he be disappointed if I didn't come? Don't you wish you knew how to ski? Who would you have contacted if you had got lost? What has she got to do there besides cleaning? Will you be there until she comes to get you? Excellent. We move on to these patterns in 27 today. This is a rather complex pattern. It looks very simple, but it is has many nuances and meanings, and it is more than you think it is. This is how I taught so this introduction is very helpful. This is where I taught my niece these patterns. This is the pattern you're looking at here, And these are the two PDFs that we're going to look at. First of all, let me summarize what we had in the pattern lesson, which introduced this group of patterns. Most beginning students associate "you must" with only this pattern, "I have to" and a verb. In fact, in conversation, this is only about used 5% of the time to mean this. So students who have not been taught the other meanings here will definitely get confused a great when they hear this pattern, although it looks very simple. In fact, there's 4 different situations it's used in. As I mentioned, "I have to go," "you must go," it's the same. It's used as an indirect question. You know, if you keep asking questions one after another, you can begin to sound like an interrogator. So this softens the questioning process. Another thing that it does is it helps you to respond to what someone says in order to stimulate more conversation. So somebody says something, you use this pattern, and they'll keep on talking about what they're talking about. You can direct the conversation the way you want it to go. And finally, it's used to guess about things. We're always guessing, how old people are, where they live, who they're married to, There's tons of things that you guess about. And this pattern is used to simply do that, to guess. So I will go through the pattern with you. I can't make a question form on this because we're only going to really be concentrating on this particular 3 uses. But you will hear more in conversation if you understand that "you must" is the same as this very rarely. In more cases than not, it is one of these situations. Once again, especially when people say something and they keep talking and you want to redirect the conversation or stimulate the conversation, you take control by using this pattern to direct the conversation. Just by telling them what you are interested in talking about through the pattern. And it can be used very simply to guess. So this pattern only has a present and a past. There's no real future to this verb. It can be used with the verb, the adjective, and the noun. So, and it can be used either in the positive or negative. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. So we'll go through each of these one at a time. Please repeat. You must like her a lot. He must not live there. She must love him. They must not drive that car. He must not use it. He must stay there a lot. Okay, the past tense is you must have and the past participle. So please repeat. He must have needed it. She must have cried. They must not have contacted her. She must have turned off the TV. They must have met last night. He must have followed her. Okay, we will do both here. Please repeat. She must not know. He must have missed her. They must not have decided. He must work at that school. She must not feel good. She must want to meet him. It must be all right to leave now. She must have gone shopping. He must have fallen in love with her. He must have told her to stay. She must not have prepared for it. They must not have known how to dance. She must have sounded sick. She must not have forgiven him. Okay, we go to the third part here, which shows you how to use an adjective. And it's simply the same here, but you're using be in front of the adjective. So, please repeat. He must be popular. They must not be jealous. He must be really lonely. You must not be tired. That house must be expensive. She must not be hungry. They must be bored. It must not be all right. Okay, the past tense, have been, it precedes the adjective. He must have been tired. He must not have been healthy. Please repeat. He must have been famous. She must not have been careful. He must have been really funny. She must not have been thirsty. It must not have been interesting. He must have been kind. Okay, we review all of these, the top four. Please repeat. He must be stupid. Must not be right. It must not have been deep. It must have been broken. She must have gone out on a date with him. He must go to eat there a lot. They must really need it. He must not have practiced. She must be cute. They must have been nervous. It must have been awkward. That must be heavy. It must have been a lot of fun. She must not have bought it. He must criticize her a lot. They should have caught it. They must have flown there. He must have wanted to buy it. She must have begun reading it. He must be done talking. He must be good looking. It must not have been broken. He must have been afraid. It must not have been comfortable. So a noun we go to here. It's usually be before the noun. It's identical to this with the adjective. However, with a noun, if it's a singular, or the is used. The is used when you want to be more specific. Otherwise, a singular noun is always or the. So please repeat. He must be the driver. They must be the students. He must not be the owner. She must be the boss. He must not be the best teacher. Okay, we reviewed these 5. Please repeat. You must have been scared. He must not have been fast. They must not have learned it. He must not pay a lot. They must have met at the party. That must be his book. He must have waited for her. That must not be your computer. Okay, we move to the past tense here. Very similar to the adjective. Please repeat. You must not have been the cook. He must not have been the instructor. It must not have been the right building. That must have been the best place to eat. He must not have been a good father. They must not have been the married couple. Okay, we review them all here. Please repeat. You must not be excited. He must be important. He must be the most important. You must have been sleepy. That must be his dog. She must be really attractive. She must have been embarrassed. She must have cooked it. They must have moved it. He must drink beer a lot. She must have cut it. They must not be happy together. They must not be glad you came. She must have been disappointed. That must have been his phone. That must have been the shortest. Okay, this is the main set of the patterns. There is a short variation right here. Instead of must, you can put may or might, and you see that this is everywhere. Once again, there's no future. He must like her, he may like her, he might like her. This is especially in a guess. When you're guessing, these are used a lot with this. She may not like it. She might not be happy. You're guessing she is not going to be happy. She may be nervous. Once again, a guess. So instead of must, you put may or might. And this is true in the past tense also. He may have been angry. These are softer forms than the must. But especially when people are guessing, you're not 100% sure. Must is very strong. These are a little weaker. He must not have taped it. So just be aware of these situations. They are used a lot also. Must, may, and might. This is also discussed in the introductory patterns that we had for the lesson in hour 27. So please repeat. He might like it. They may not be comfortable. He may not have been a good teacher. He must not have waited for her. He may not have shopped there. They must have complained about it. She might have changed it. They may want to go later. She must not have been nervous. They might not have seen you doing it. They may have pretended to know. She might not be anxious. He may not be the best. She might not like it. When we learned could have, should have, and would have, we found these shorter versions which we talked about in lesson 26, hour 26, where there's a short form utilizing of and because when people speak fast, it is just simpler to say. You must have gone, you must have gone, you must have gone. It's very, very easy to say. So these are not written forms. They're only used in the positive, not in the negative. You may have, you may have, you may you might have, you might have, you mighta. He might have left. He might have done it. The correct written form is here. You might have, you may have, you must have. But you will find that the short form, when spoken, is used a lot too. And in the negative too, she must not have, you must not have gone there. So you can even put the negative here and use these short forms. Only in the positive and only in the past tense. Hour 27, these are the two PDFs that you'll find that we just went over. If you open these, you can simply print them for yourselves. These are the patterns that we studied here. This is reviews of patterns you learned 1 to 27. Thank you for studying.